Hey, how's it going? I'm Dan Fradenburgh, and this is Chess with Investors. Today, I'm joined with Daniel Cruz. How you doing today, Daniel?
I'm doing great, Dan.
Excellent, excellent. I'm really excited for this. This should be a really neat match here. So I've put the link in the chat, and I've also sent it through your email. So we should get started any moment. While you're doing
Sure.
that, do you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Daniel Cruz. I'm a commercial real estate agent. I also am doing a lot of networking on LinkedIn because of a product that I have, a teaching product showing residential real estate agents how to pivot if they so desire to commercial or even continue to do residential while they're writing commercial deals.
I love it. I love it. And of course, just so you know what's going on, yes, we're on the internet, which means you have to do something a little bit off the beaten path. Here we are discussing real estate investment and real estate investment specifically, and whatever else pops into our heads while we play a live game of chess. It's just started. It's putting me as white. So here we
Ooh,
go.
all
Let's get
right.
started. All right. So I don't know if you want to continue on the subject of real estate. Make sure you do your, yeah, cool. You did your first move, so now we got time. Do you want to say a
Sure.
little bit more about that, or do you want to give a little bit of history as far as your involvement in chess?
Let's talk about real estate. 2021, I left, so to speak, residential real estate. Everything was great. It was against the better judgment of all of my colleagues at the time.
Hmm.
Did you move?
Yep.
Um, but I wanted to write commercial deals. I had an idea of what I wanted to do, specifically um, with commercial. I'm in a discussion with my team lead. Man, you're coming at me, aren't you? Okay, all right. Let's
So,
see what
so
we do
yeah,
here.
unfortunately, like I've been spending a lot of time playing Bullet, and sometimes I slow it down and play Blitz. But yeah,
Hmm.
we're gonna be in prep for a while, at
Hmm.
least about like 10 moves, more likely than not. But yeah, so it's always fun doing this sort of thing, just because it's so hard to concentrate on both at the same time. And it really, I think that there are a lot of podcasts out there, and a lot of the time, you'll try to include some personal details or something like that, and that's great. It gives some uniqueness, but it still seems a little bit canned. But like when you're basically distracted the entire time, like you
Yeah,
are on
I have no
this.
idea what we're talking about.
Right, right, exactly. It's like where am I? I'm busy thinking, and
Hmm.
it's like, okay, well, if I fianchetto this bishop over here, maybe,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, I see what you're trying to distract me. Hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
Hmm.
but you're based in Arizona, right?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix.
Correct.
Okay, so it's what,
So
like 115 degrees there today or something like that?
not yet. It will be a little later today. Yeah, a little later.
It's so brutal. Yeah, over here, it cooled off a little bit. I think we're in the 80s up here, so that's pretty nice this time of year. This is about the only time of year where I can actually be pretty positive of living up here on the north side of the border. But that's basically it. Now you know my background as far as I got into real estate through the CRM space and building these online funnels, and I saw that was something that you were looking at pretty deeply
Yeah.
as far as what you're up to. But I also told you that if you have a couple questions for me, then it'll be a little bit less distracting. But yeah, have you been in Phoenix your whole life, or did you get there via somewhere else?
Um, I'm from Las Vegas, and I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. Was stationed in Hawaii. Um, Lived there for 3 years. Moved back here and did quite a few different things. One of those was a social media marketing company that I ran in 2017. Had not even thought about being in real estate, but just with the skills that I had picked up about lead generation, helping real estate agents, mortgage brokers, I thought, what would prevent me from working these leads? So that's
Mhm.
what I started doing, and it's kind of it's worked out so far.
Right, right. And you must have been in the same situation that I was in, which is I learned about how to sell online first. And then I'm like, holy smokes, if you've got the right formula, it's like a license to print money. And so, very exciting getting this involved. But the problem is I felt like I had nothing to sell. But fortunately, by the time I got into personal branding, I was like, okay, well, if I'm building an audience, then it sure does make sense to have something like real estate as the main goal in mind of meeting all these different people. And one of the biggest things that I've been saying on LinkedIn, which is where you can find both of us, we're very active on LinkedIn. My thing about that I've been emphasizing for people is that when you're first getting into real estate, I think the name of the game is building credibility. And it's not an easy thing to do. Being perceived as an expert, someone who really knows the space, it's not that simple to get involved. Okay, yeah, all right. I was
So
looking at that one.
with real estate, the way I'd kind of looked at it, we were just really pulling a big audience and kind of trying to do the same thing with the LinkedIn. Um, and real estate was just a vessel. It was a vessel to be able to bring these people to, and anybody who needed those services. Um, and we're doing the same thing with LinkedIn as far as um, the training. Oh man, I'm in trouble. No, I'm not. Uh,
This is a tough
I
one.
can't do that.
Well, well, you are in
I can't
check.
long castle. I
Oh
can't
no, no,
castle
yeah,
out.
you can't castle out of check. You can, like, if your rook is being threatened, you can still castle, but if your king's being
Okay.
threatened, then you can't. So yeah, you're stuck with moving them over and losing castling rights. But
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? It makes me really happy to hear what you just said, which is it's so unusual for somebody to admit the fact that real estate is a means to an end.
Mhm.
It's like people. I think part of it is you're supposed to kind of like manufacture some sort of motivation, being really excited. Like obviously. Helping people have nicer places to live, nicer places to buy. I think that that's ultra important. But at the end of the day, it's there's way more to life than inanimate objects, I guess, would be the thing I'd emphasize, right? And
That's
that's
correct.
exactly what real estate is. So I'm always more concerned about the people than some sort of object. But then as far as chess goes, you're passionate about it. You don't play too much online. You got plenty of time, so we don't have to be in too much of a rush. Oh, I guess I can. Sure, let's go ahead and try that. We'll keep trading. But how did you get acquainted with chess? Do you play with family? You said you don't really play online.
No, this first time actually ever playing on it. I was really nervous about this.
I bet.
Um, the I learned in like sixth grade, played just a friend taught me, taught my kids, my two oldest sons and my daughter both play really good, much better than me. Um, but yeah, that's kind of not really a student of the game, I wouldn't say, but
Yeah, it's. I ended up taking it way more seriously when my son showed his talent for the game. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's not covered.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That was a
So.
mistake. I would have never made that mistake.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Well, it's like I get the nerves thing.
yeah.
I know that like I was really concerned. I guess I'll do this way. But yeah, it's really tough to keep track of this, and like it was funny because my son, he's not crazy about studying the game,
Hmm.
But he's just really good at calculating his bullet rating. Like I can't touch it, and it's not from lack of trying. Um, you know, I want a rook, so I'm gonna get a rook because it's fossilized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
because you got to block a
see.
check there somehow. But yeah, it's just absolutely brutal. Like it's funny that that kids they tend to be so much better than adults because like when we were young, like you'd always like the grandfather or whatever would always be able to smoke the little kids just out of pure experience. But
Hmm.
yeah, have you spent any time watching any chess streamers? Like I'm a huge fan of Hikaru Nakamura. He's second in the world. He's American.
Yours was the first game that I watched. I think online was like 15 seconds of a clip that you had posted or somebody had posted, and that's all I've seen. I've watched a few videos since to um, try to get my game up, but
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah,
looks like I need to watch a few more.
oh, chess is just endless. It's, like one of the things that I do is I tend to pursue things that are difficult just to find out exactly how difficult they are. And chess
Mm-hmm.
was definitely one of those ones where I totally underestimated the complexity of the game. Maybe you had a similar situation when you were young, which was just, like you play against like classmates or something like that, and you'd find it's like, okay, well, as long as you don't give up too quickly, oh wow. Okay. As long as you don't give up too quickly, then you'll absolutely smoke them more often than not.
Mm-hmm.
But in the big scheme of things, like if you're comparing where you're at to, like the best in the world, it, it's like child's play in comparison. Like, have you found any of that, or like the when you played when you were younger, did you have much resistance, or were they pretty even? Or
No, no, it was kind of anybody that could play. I was either able to compete with them or uh, usually beat them. Um, yeah, but the last game I played was against my daughter, and I took a loss on that one. She has somehow gotten very good.
Mhm. I guess we'll scoop that one up, and you'll be able to get my knight. But yeah, so it's really crazy getting used to this game in general. So they say that after move three, there are 121 million different possible positions,
Hmm.
and like that's terrifying. But the thing is, like, I just didn't give it enough credit. Like I didn't acknowledge like mentally it didn't click in that it means that like every game is just about unique. But I guess maybe it's because after about like move 10, move 12, a lot of positions they end up transposing into each other. So, in basically what I'm trying to say is that it'll be the same position, but you just got there a different way. But yeah, this game is just mind-blowingly complicated. Is that how I want to do it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, let's do it that way. Then we'll get the other rook up there after. But there you go. So back to real estate though.
Hmm.
As far as let's talk about Arizona specifically. Uh,
Sure.
One of the things that came to my mind when I started working with an Arizona company, the last year and a half, I worked with a debt fund that's based out of Arizona. And one thing that's really important to me is I don't believe in robbing Peter to pay Paul, and ignorance is not a valid excuse for me. So I'll give an example of a real estate play that I ran into where I'm like, you know what, like I can help somebody with their tech stack, but I don't really believe in what they're up to. There was one attorney who his business model in Florida is to take houses that are basically going to be underwater soon,
Hmm.
and he'd like buy them for $1. Sometimes he'd get paid to actually buy the property, and then what would happen is he'd put them on stilts, and
Hmm.
like that's like there's nothing technically wrong with doing that, I'd say. I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna try doing this because I know when I sneak down in there, it's gonna be nasty. I don't think I have mate yet, but it's bit icky looking. But yeah, so anyway, when it comes to that, like I just feel that if you know the property is going to be underwater in 7 years or whatever, then basically you're selling hot potatoes. Like the game Hot Potato, it's whoever's left holding the bag, is the one who ends up losing. And I get that if somebody's already retired, they're not expecting to, live another 15 years or something like that. Maybe they just want their beach house for a couple years, while they're still mobile or something like that. And, like stopping somebody like that from having access is a little bit ridiculous. Um, and so yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous to do that, but to just say no way, Jose, we're not going to do that. But it's just not. Actually, I think if I go here, now you have to go back there,
Close.
and then I get you
Yeah.
with the bishop. So there you go. Are you up for a rematch? Do you have enough time?
Yeah. Let's do another one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a little resign flag
That's it.
because I'm pretty sure I do have mate in one now. I think you can only. Oh, actually, yeah, no,
Is
you can
there?
only go to the white square. Uh, I
Yeah, it's not
know.
even letting me go.
Yeah, it's yeah, the G
Yeah, it's
eight.
a recipe. Gee,
Yeah, resign.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's a little flag
not letting me
nearly.
put it
I don't know.
there. So
Yeah, you probably need to slide down to find that, but. Yeah, I just can't get over how difficult this game is. The other thing too is that there are platforms where you can watch grandmasters, international masters. Grandmaster's the highest, just for so and then international master is the one just below that. Yeah, okay. So now I'm set up for a lolly on the next move, and I don't see any way to prevent it. So yeah, you can move pretty much anything, and then the next move will be mate. I take it you didn't find the resign button, but for anybody in the audience who's looking to build up your chess chops, sure there are other channels that have that, but one thing that I have on chesswithinvestors.com that's available to you, you'll see it on the right sidebar if you're on a desktop. It's called Improve at Chess Reviews. All of the videos are about 5 minutes or less, and we go through complete game start to finish saying, okay, well, I'm going to move this pawn because that'll put pressure here and it'll open up that. And now I'm hoping I'll be able to move my bishop out here to threaten that, this, that, or the other thing. And so that's a great resource that's completely free. And it's me and my son having fun reviewing some of the games we've played online. So yeah, I don't know if you want to do it. I guess
I
you're
think I
having
did.
some.
I think I resigned here. I clicked resignation. Cool.
Let's.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
let's hit
All right.
rematch. Okay, and I'll show you the analysis after that. So there you go. So I guess the next. Okay, yeah, there should be. Yeah, there you go. You found it. Cool, and I'm black this time.
Hmm.
So as far as buy boxes go, or a typical property, like what's your narrowest focus?
So mostly what I'm doing with a real estate brokerage is industrial flex space.
Hmm.
I've done a little bit of development with some folks on self storage. That's something that's really big out here in Maricopa County. Um, and then just helping the leases here and there. The guy that needs to move his barber shop, nail salon, looking for a place for the tile store, things like that. So typical things that a commercial real estate broker would do.
And that actually reminded me on what that big long diatribe about the houses that are going to be underwater. What I was going on about, which is that
Hmm.
one thing that concerned me about Arizona is the Colorado River, and making sure that you guys will continue to have enough water. So like as someone who's there, boots on the ground, or like people who are a bit iffy about going to like investing in Arizona, what sort of answers do you have for that?
Um, there is a lot of concern with the amount of water and the appropriation kind of in the Southwest Valley, which is in Buckeye. A lot of building going on there. They have a lot of power because they have the Palo Verde nuke power plant there. But the water to build out there, you really there's a lot of entitlements that need to be taken care of before that gets done. It's on the development side. Now moving here to things that are already built, developed, Phoenix is probably the best destination for businesses, new families. So it's a really it's a great place to live.
Mhm. Just don't buy a black car. That's
No,
important.
no.
Yeah, I got a friend in Tucson who he was emphasizing that, and it's understandable. It's so crazy. Like I was there in February of 2024, and it was just absolutely heavenly. Especially because like I was coming from a snowdrift because I'm up here in Canada, right? So it's a really fantastic place that time of year, but I'm not sold on the heat when it comes to that time of year. So how am I going to do this one? I think I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm doing a King's Indian defense. You're doing a little bit of a London right here. So
Yeah, and the funny thing is that that's the video that I just watched was the London opening,
mhm.
and showed me how to if they do the King's Indian defense, do this. And I'm thinking, oh, what did he say? What did he say?
Oh,
Um, I
that's the
think I
worst
remember
part,
though.
right? Yeah, yeah.
No,
Let's
I think I remember though. So we'll see.
Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, the main thing that I was taught in my lines is to attack the center of London as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
It's pretty important. The pawn rush on the H file that always seems like a good idea, but it's a little bit better protected than it looks. Like one of the things that's kind of
Hmm.
nasty is if you move your pawn to H5, I can pretty much go ahead and just take it with my knight without any consequences whatsoever because you're going to lose a rook and it's just not worth it, right? So
It's going to open that file up if I don't lose
right,
it, or if I
right.
lose it in the right way. So,
Right, yeah, you're absolutely right. But that bishop and king combo usually does a lot more than you'd think. Now, one thing that I find is quite effective against the king's Indian is you get a battery of that dark squared bishop and your queen. That's called a
uh-huh.
Yugoslav attack, and it's
Hmm.
pretty nasty to deal with in general. But yeah, it's these little intricacy. Well,
So with the London opening, that E5 square,
hmm.
um, they recommend that I keep that. I got to keep that. I see you're threatening it with the knight,
Oh yeah.
but that is seems to be key, is from what the guy was saying. So,
Right, exactly. Now, of
mm,
course, on that topic, the next thing is that my rook that's on F it slides over to E, and then when my E pawn ends up hitting E5, it basically I got extra backup because I got the pawn backing it up, I got the knight backing it up, and I got the rook backing it up. And then if I swing my knight around, oh, okay,
that's
that's
unprotected. Yeah. All right.
do you want to undo? I can
Yeah.
make it undo. Okay, so what I'm going to
Yeah.
do is
Make the end it. Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is
Make
I'm
the
going to
end
move
it.
my knight over to the H file, and then go ahead and move your knight back, and I'll move my knight back, and then it's the same as
Oh, okay.
a redo. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So there you go. See, that's one of the other things too I find about chess is that if you're just in a situation where like one simple move just ends it all, I don't think
Hmm.
that's much fun personally. It's like there's no doubt that with chess, if there's a blunder, it's basically over. Uh, so it's better to find something else. Now, what am I going to take with? I think I should probably take with that. Yeah, I think I'll take with that. even though it's going to cost me a tempo. But there you go. So, but as far as different chess clubs, things like that, is that a thing in Phoenix? Is there a popular community for chess?
There is. I had come across a chess club. I used to work for a Grand Canyon University, and part of the networking I was required to do was with high school aged organizations, and came across a lot of chess clubs, and it was pretty interesting to see how quickly they moved and knew exactly um, what moves they were expecting the other person to make. Um,
I've been fortunate to have exactly two different guests who have been in. They learned chess back in Soviet Russia,
mhm.
and they're both ranked well above 2,000. So in other words, I got smoked, and I got smoked bad, and it's really interesting to hear how that works. Like apparently, it'd be totally common for under Soviet Russia for kids after school, they'll have chess school, and it might be like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Okay, so I need to, I could do it that way. Actually, what I can do, since I am one turn ahead of you, I'll just do that.
hmm Okay.
I'm gonna take advantage of my extra tempo.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Seeing
this is
it
interesting.
uncovers that check, which I was not.
Right, discovered. Yeah, but yeah, it's really crazy. But so one of the things that I like most about playing chess like this
hmm
is that you get to see how people handle adversity. And what I mean by that is that like I think real estate is absolutely an exercise in handling when things don't go your way. Yeah, like I know that when it comes to technology, like
hmm
lots of other things like that, um, like there are always things that'll go wrong, but it's not like, oh, okay, well, investors are going to lose all sorts of money, sort of going wrong usually. At least that's my perception. What do you think you gain like to know about somebody after playing chess? Because I think that there's like volumes that you end up learning about people this way.
there is. Oh, I was trying to castle.
Oh,
Actually,
that
I was
can't
trying to
be.
castle.
Yeah, that can't
Yeah.
be undone. Okay, well, I can undo my knight move, which you really, really want me to do, because your queen's hanging. So do you want to?
Okay.
Do you want me to back up and then you
What
undo?
did I move?
Yeah, you moved
Did it
your
move?
rook back into the corner.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to fix I was trying to castle, and I saw it didn't castle. I was trying to move it back.
Yeah, so yeah,
Okay.
that's not going to work. You could castle on the other
I
side.
just
So
ruined this game. Yeah, I just ruined this game. Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's just
I was
like
doing
I
so
can give you
well.
another undo. Like if you want me to move my knight back and you move your rook back and I move my knight back, then it's on there. But like I
No, let's
guess
just we'll continue. We'll continue.
okie doke. Let's continue. And so I guess everybody's
Oh, it's
kind
your
of
turn.
right, right,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Okay.
yeah, so as far as how to reach out, I'm sure that's something that's on everybody's mind. I mentioned that LinkedIn is the best way to find me. I also have a bunch of different sites. My ridiculous clickbait, realestateisascam.com. What are the best ways to reach out to you, Daniel?
Reach out to me on LinkedIn or Instagram. I respond to all my DMs, comments. So just find me. Link to me on this post.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. So we still have a couple moves left. I got another pretty big material advantage. But as far as people who are out there in the audience, while you're thinking of something to prolong this, I guess, who's the ideal person out there to reach out?
Um, well, if you're looking for brokerage here in Arizona, reach out to me for any sort of help or referrals, things like that. Um, but mainly for residential real estate agents looking to get free resources, get some help, get some insight on what to do if they're looking at trying to uh, get a couple commercial deals a month or get add a commercial deal a month to their revenue. I can help them do that.
Hmm. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, yeah, it's still your move here. I'm not sure what you're gonna do.
I'm not
It's
sure. Can't move
it's looking a
that.
bit grim,
Yeah.
but yeah, I got a few ideas here. I think. Oh, neat. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, yeah, I'll do that first, even though I'm giving up my night. But so there you go, far out. And then when you're not playing chess and you're not brokering, what's your idea of a good time?
Mountain biking, snowboarding, pickleball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent. It's good to stay active. Um, I, yeah, okay, yeah. There's still a move that I see that you can do. Let's see if you find it. This is this is rough. Oh man.
Yeah, this has been rough.
Yeah. So. Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. It's if you want to continue the game, you're going to lose a rook, for sure.
That's correct.
Is what I see. But there you have it. So. Yeah. So that's the one where. Yeah. So how am I going to double up there? Oh, okay. That's how you're doing it. All right. Mm, mm, yeah. I guess here. I guess that's the spot, right? Like you said, good move. Okay. Oh, but I have check here now. Oh, yeah. I think. Yeah, I got you.
That's close.
That's mating two. Yeah, no. There you go. All done. Good
There you
stuff.
go.
Anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining, and I
Yeah, thank
should.
you.
Exactly. Awesome. I should do my public service announcement before I let everybody else in the audience go. If you've been watching this game of chess and you've been experiencing searing pains in your eyeballs or migraine-like symptoms, I'm confident it is because of the downright hideous subscribe button that's just down there. You can hit it for free. Full disclosure, the reason why I always bug people to hit the subscribe button, it's so that those deadbeats at YouTube start to actually pay for these videos. Wouldn't that be amazing? Because then I don't have to pay for them. I think that'd be cool. The trade-off to you, just so you're clear, is that more episodes of Chess with Investors and my other different podcasts may show up on your list of suggestions. You can feel free to ignore those suggestions, though, because quite frankly, I just appreciate you joining today. Just like Daniel, I appreciate you joining. This has been awesome.
Yeah, it has. Thank you, Dan. It's been great.
Awesome. Sweet. Thanks.
My background has been in alternative investments for the past 20 years. I've seen just about every type of fund, worked on the accounting and operations side, and even at some of these big banks that I worked for, worked on a lot of projects behind the scenes to really hone my craft and, create Cardinal Financial Consulting and help people set up the right structures, handle the accounting and operations behind the scenes, and really take that away from the CEO's responsibility to make their lives streamlined. Sorry.
Oh, hey there. I hope you enjoyed the show. And if you are into chess, if you play chess and you're an investor of some sort, real estate or otherwise, well, you can be on the show too. I know, right? All you have to do is connect with me on LinkedIn. My name's Dan Fradenburgh, so I'm super duper easy to find on LinkedIn, where I spend most of my social media time. But if you're one of those people who just don't play chess, don't pay attention to him. I don't judge. All you have to do is go to dandoesdeals.com and you'll find the Chance Encounter series where you're welcome to be a guest on it, where you can share your core competencies that you're likely to contribute to a GP team or a JV. You don't have to be doing syndications. And we'll talk about your buy box and stuff like that. It's easy peasy. It's like 15 minutes long to record, and there are no real fastball questions. Just tell the truth, and everybody will be fine. And if that's not really your thing, dandoesdeals.com, it also has the way to meet more, join more people, add more people to your investor list, your different deal sponsor operators and KPs. And passive investors, all that kind of stuff. I'm probably repeating myself, but I'll give you the rest of your day. I appreciate you watching Chess with Investors. See you next time. Bye.